Welcome everyone to another pizza review. Happy to have you. I've never been on a blind date. Have you?
I have not, actually. No, never had the pleasure.
I've got the perfect girl for you.
This pizza I feel like is going to be a lot like that feeling of a blind date. Since we're on review number 5 already, it's time to go online and search through some random places and pick out something pretty random. I was swiping through my options when I came across one that caught my eye. The place is called Geppetto'S. It has some things going on for it. We like big crusts, we cannot lie about that. The toppings looked plentiful and the cheese looked abundant, but you also have to look for context clues before committing to the right pie. We noticed a couple red flags. The menu is very large. They have quesadillas, pierogies, breaded pickle chips, whatever that is, burgers, wraps, ribs, mussels, desserts, wings, and more. There's also no story about this place. I couldn't find anything online to give me like a history or any sort of context into where this place came from. I did more digging and found a Reddit thread asking for good barbecue pizza in the Cleveland area, and to my surprise, Geppetto'S actually came up. Their barbecue pizza is called Barbecue Lovers. It apparently has an award-winning sauce. I couldn't find any evidence to support that claim. I tried looking. They are like a rib place. They boast their ribs a lot. Their mascot is a rib guy.
His name's Ribby.
Ribby, yeah. And so they do have like a background in barbecue when it comes to like their ribs and stuff like that. So I think they apply this award-winning sauce to their pizza. So their ingredients on this pizza is rib meat. So we'll see what that is. Their barbecue sauce, cheddar cheese, and provolone cheese. I think there's also onions on here. I'm not sure. But given the look of the pizza, it's tucked away in there pretty deep. So let's take a look at this pizza, see what's up, and give it a review.
Open it up.
Hello, blind date.
First impressions?
First impressions, interesting.
Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, at first glance, you might think that it is a little overdone, but I actually like the rib meat being a little toasty. It makes me think it might be crispy. The pool was a little disappointed.
Yeah, there's no cheese pool at all. The cheese is kind of solid on there. It's heavy. I do see an onion actually, so there are onions.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce and rib meat. So not a whole lot of. There's not bacon and a whole lot of other fancy stuff that we've seen on other barbecue pizzas. It's kind of 3 ingredients, and one of them is the cheese. So
yeah, and we're switching up from our classic like chicken in with it. So I'm hoping that if this place is known for their ribs, that it'll boost this barbecue pizza a little bit higher than what the first impressions. We're hoping there's more inside than there is on the outside here.
Yeah, I'm very curious. This is gonna be interesting. So let's take a bite and see what's going on. The rib meat is actually really tender. It just falls apart. Like, here, let me take a chunk and I'm gonna eat this other piece, so that's why I'm touching it. But this rib meat, let me see if I can get in the camera here. It's interesting because it's really tender. It kind of just falls apart pretty easily. You can actually see an onion on there too. Pretty tender. Actually, the rib meat is very surprisingly good and tender. Huh.
I'm actually incredibly surprised by this pizza.
Yeah, me too.
The rib meat, as you just said, is very tender, very juicy, flavorful. Those onions, while they're a little hidden under the cheese, really pop. I get a lot of onion. And I like the cheese mixture on it. It's not just mozzarella thrown on it. A little light on the sauce, but it still comes through because I would imagine that it's soaked in through the rib meat too.
Yeah.
That's very surprising. You can't always judge it on its looks.
No, it doesn't look good. The pool's not good, but overall taste is there. Compared to like Pizza Hut last week we did, or 2 weeks ago, whichever.
Yeah.
You can taste the onions. They're on there. The Pizza Hut, I couldn't taste the onions. The barbecue sauce is tucked away similar to Pizza Hut. It's like under the cheese.
Well, let's ask this then. Would you put a barbecue drizzle on this or not?
I almost would put a barbecue drizzle on everything. I think that's a big failure for barbecue pizza, is they use it as the sauce, or they don't. Just put it on the top. You know what I mean? I think that's what we're concluding from all of our research. So I'm gonna try the crust. I haven't tried the crust yet. Let's go.
Yeah. I actually did try the crust while you were showing off the tender beef meat. It was good. It was flavorful. It does fall slightly short because once again we have that issue where like the crust is the exact same level as the rest of the pizza. I really like the thick and not airy, but just a really thick crust on the end of it. I pretty much want a breadstick at the end of every slice of pizza. That's kind of where my desire for a crust is. But that set aside, the flavor was good. It was crispy. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with this pizza.
Yeah, the crust is good. It has a unique flavor. It's not just an afterthought, I don't think. Although it does, like the edges do kind of, some of them do look burnt. That's totally fine with me.
Yeah.
A little overdone is okay as long as there's flavor and your crust is not just like, it doesn't seem like an afterthought. So yeah, this is a very surprising pizza for what you're ordering and what comes out, what you see, then what you eat. It's all a surprise. So we're, pleasantly surprised on this blind date. We might have a second date with this pizza.
Yeah, there very well might be a follow-up date here.
But let's go over our scores then. Do you have your score in mind? Because I have to kind of do some calculations, and I'm seeing numbers everywhere. I'm seeing the quadratic formula over there. But.
Yeah, and I'm also trying to think about past reviews and where this lands in comparison to help gauge. I think for this one, I can feel pretty confident in giving it a 7.2. I think we break the 7s. We're past the average mark. I think a little more barbecue sauce, get me with that crust just a little bit fuller on the edge, and those are two really big things. But I did like the take of adding beef instead of chicken. So that definitely pushed them above that average mark. So
and the beef is good. Yeah, 7.2 for David. The beef is good. All the ingredients, again, are good. I think if we would have eaten it when it was like right out of the oven, the cheese might have been a little bit better. We did wait a little bit to set up for these. But I think a solid 7 for this pizza is in order. Last time I rated pizza at 7.5, and I love Pizza Hut, but again, this is all on a barbecue pizza tier list scale. It gets points for its uniqueness and unique flavor. It's a breath of fresh air, in my opinion, and so that bumped it up a little bit. But I think what could have helped it a little bit more is like a barbecue drizzle and maybe like bacon or some other ingredient on there. Just peppers or something. So those are my two negatives. Is I wish the barbecue would have come through more, and then another ingredient. So again, I think it's a very solid pizza. A 7 is good. David, you said your average last time was, what's your average on the scale of 1 to 10?
My average is a 7.
Yeah, I think mine is like a 6. I think I would get anything a 6 and higher. Anything 6 below. 6 is my average. Below 6 I wouldn't even think about getting. But this is a 7. I would definitely be happy eating this again. I'll go on a second date with this pizza, and we'll see, if we fall in love.
I do agree with what you said about adding an ingredient. I didn't even think about it while I was having it, but as soon as you said add a pepper,
A little bam, that's a little bam right there.
I was like, oh, that's exactly what this pizza is missing.
Even a banana pepper would be good.
Yes,
Like,
add a
really-
little bit of heat to it.
A little bit of tang or something.
Yeah, I think it would have matched with the onions.
Yeah.
Because right now, even the after flavor, I'm just getting a lot of rib and onion.
Yeah, it's missing. It's almost there. It's almost there. So that's why it's a 7. If this had one more ingredient, it would be in the 8s. And you have to be really special to be in the 9s. So, all right. Well, we appreciate you guys watching our videos. A new video every single Wednesday. It's a pizza review or another content video. And we're having a lot of fun doing these videos. We appreciate you guys watching. And if you could comment below, if you want to look up a pizza place in the Cleveland, Akron area, we can go fetch that barbecue pizza. And yeah, looking forward to doing more, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks guys. Like and subscribe while you're there.
Yep, do it. Bye.
Bye.
We noticed a couple red flags. What?
I just love the we noticed the big flags. Like right back to the phone. It was just such a direct